Hi there, Chris Piercy, wedding magician, mind reader, and hypnotist here with episode 7. Is it 7? I think it's 7. Episode 7 of the Yes Do I Do review. Now, in the 7th episode of the Yes Do I Do the Yes Do I Do podcast, shall I say, we had Georgina Wootton on from Miss G's Dance. She's a professional choreographer and actually specialises in doing choreography for first dances. So the topic of conversation, as you might have gathered, is to do with dancing and actually the importance of getting your first dance right. Now, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't really sure about this as a topic because I wasn't really sure how important it was. But then, when I thought about it a bit more, when we got into a bit of a discussion about it, I realised that it does actually have quite an important role because there's typically a little bit of music before the first dance actually kind of happens, kind of background music. But the first dance, what it really does is it sets the tone for the evening. So, if you've got, if you haven't, like worst case scenario, you and your partner have really unsure about a song, end up just choosing on one that you kind of compromised on. You don't really like it that much. Your partner doesn't really like it much, but you both think it's okay, and you kind of just stand there, kind of rocking backwards and forwards, hands on shoulders, hands on hips, just not really creating much of an atmosphere. If you contrast that with the idea that you'd had a professionally choreographed routine that you'd practiced, you loved, and it really let you kind of show off your personality with a song that you like got you really, really excited, then you're going to really be setting an exciting, fun tone for the evening that's actually going to really encourage people to get up and dance. Because one of the things I often see at weddings is this kind of first dance that people feel like they have to do, and then it's obvious that they don't really want to be up there for whatever reason, and then they're desperate for people to come and join them on the dance floor from like the 40th second into the song or something like that, and then as soon as they're finished, everyone leaves the dance floor again. Like, if you do a really upbeat, fun, exciting first dance that's actually like where your personality is just shining out of the both of you, then people are going to be desperate to get up and dance with you. It's not going to be that, oh God, like people come and join us quickly. People are going to be there, like desperate. Literally, they want to come up and dance with you because it looks like you're having so much fun. They want to be part of that fun as well. So yeah, it was kind of an eye-opening episode because it wasn't something I'd thought about in that much detail, but having thought about it now, later on and kind of at the time, the conclusion I've come to now is it is actually a really, really important thing, and to the point where I don't think it's just about choosing a song. You've got to think about what you're going to be doing as well, because it is going to set the tone for the evening. And I also think that if you and your partner really, really don't, I mean, this is crossing over to something that we didn't discuss about, I don't think. But if you and your partner, neither of you are actually comfortable doing a first dance up in front of everyone, then don't do it. Just because there's traditions there or whatever doesn't mean they have to be abided to. It's your wedding, your day. If you and your partner do not want to get up and dance in front of everyone, then don't do it. Because it's much better for everyone to get up and have a dance all together at the same time than have you two stood there awkwardly and make everyone else feel awkward, because they will sense the awkwardness as well. So have a listen to the episode. I think it's a really, really good one. It was great fun. Some good stories came out of it as well. So yeah, that was episode 7. Now there are 4 ways in which I can help with your wedding planning. The first way is for you to listen to the podcast. There's a link to this episode above, as well as all the episodes as well. What else? You can read my blogs, though. Got different wedding planning blogs about different things, different supply recommendations. You can find those at www.chrispiercymagic.co.uk/blogs. Thirdly, you can buy my book, Blissful Wedding Planning, Becoming a Stoic Bride. It's about how to fall in love with your wedding planning by developing the perfect mindset for wedding planning. And finally, last thing I can do to improve your wedding is to be there myself, performing magic, mind reading, hypnosis if you like. And that would be whenever you like it today. Typically, I say to couples, book me at the time when there's the least amount of things going on. So typically that's straight after the ceremony or straight after the wedding breakfast, where there can be a bit of a lull. So I'm at that time of breaking the ice between people, keeping the day flowing, providing talking points for all of your guests, and just generally creating a fun, enjoyable atmosphere, and the sort of atmosphere that every single wedding deserves. So if you want to find out more about that, you can go to www.chrispiercymagic.co.uk/wedding-magician. Again, there is a link above or maybe below, depending on where you're watching this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for another video soon.